Yeah. These seeds, you'll get them seeds shaking when this thing is good and dry and ready to be cut into. Yeah. You don't want to cut into it too early.
And what do you do with the seeds?
Well, next year they'll be my apartment houses for the year after that.
I love that. Nothing goes to waste. And what is this?
Let me show you how thick these gourds are. You've got to use thick gourds. That is almost like wood.
Oh, wow, it sure is.
Some gourd farmers, they'll actually do a stomp test. They'll walk through before they ever use it. They're going to stomp on it. And if it breaks, it wasn't even worth the time to make anything out of it.
Gotcha. Good test. Okay, so show us how to make the gourd first.
All right, let me show you what we got here. I've already pre-drilled these. These are ready to modify to purple market houses.
Great.
These great big holes is where we're going to put our tunnel entrance and access port. This hole back here is for our bin. And then we're going to, we already drilled the hole.
Yes, we already have the hanging holes.
All right.
Okay, so what's first? You want to move this one
All right, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to put the bin in. This bin is a PVC 90. It's a Schedule A PVC 90 that you can get at any
Talk
home.
and do it at the same time.
All right. Now, it's threaded on one end. We're just going to screw this right into the top. Yeah, that's
Very
good.
cool. Just like that?
Yeah. And you want to end it with the 90 pointing down because you don't want any rainwater to get inside.
So
That 90 to point straight down.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now what we're going to do, we're going to put this tunnel entrance in.
Okay, so that's the low hole down here.
Right. That's the lower hole. With this tunnel entrance, you remember we talked about that?
Yeah.
All right. So let's get our caulking gun.
Okay, so this is a caulking gun.
Yeah. You're familiar with the caulking gun.
You put one bead all the way
we're going to go
around.
about an inch back.
About an inch.
Yeah. And here we're going to squirt the caulk on. See how thick the bead is? You
Yeah.
don't want too much, but you want enough. We're going to go all the way around that. Like that. You got it? That's great. That's great. All right. Now, be careful not to get this caulking on you because boy, it sticks.
Okay, you got to measure it up, right? Make sure you're nice and straight.
I like to hold it on the table so it's good solid. There you go. Now
Good
push
piece
it
of
in there.
advice.
Now what we're going to do, before the glue dries, you want to look at it and make sure that it's level.
So they know it's straight.
Yeah, you don't want a crooked look at
No, you don't. Okay.
Look at it both ways to make sure it's good.
Okay.
And because we drilled that hole real nice and tight, it'll hold it until the glue sets. Let me show you about this access port. This access port is made from PVC sewer pipe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And what I've done, I've made the threads on this lid match with these staples on there. These are just copper wires that I put in there. That way the lid will screw right on.
Oh, it sure does.
And it's nice and it's lightweight. And a main feature on these, did you notice this paper inside?
Yeah,
that keeps the light from getting in there. Birds like it nice and dark. They don't want it.
Oh, I like that.
They don't want
Put
any
some dark
sunlight.
paper underneath.
And we don't have time to glue this, but we would glue around that the same way we did the tunnel entrance. And just put it right in there and
Perfect.
let it set up.
And next?
These things are ready for paint line.
Well, you don't have to say that. Yeah.
All right, now what we're going to do, we're going to put the hose in through the neck. This is how we're going to hang our gourd on the gourd rack. And what this hose does, it keeps the rainwater from getting in on the babies. It keeps the nest dry. You know, if you was to just put that copper wire in there, the rainwater would drip in there. You need some help? Martha, daggone, haven't you ever done this before? Walking?
Well, you can say whatever you want, Larry.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pretend it went
All right,
in.
there you go.
All right, let's make this one a little easier. Okay, and then what?
All right, now we're going to take the copper wire. And we're going to.
Now, talk about why.
All right. The reason we use the copper wires is it's a real good. You know they make buildings with copper roofs on them that'll last forever. Just about. And what's good about this copper wire, if it's blowing in the wind like that, if it was just a copper wire, it would wallow that hole out and make the holes bigger. Now you might ask, where did I get the copper wire? It's real simple. I go to a hardware store and get this thick wire, and it's not rocket science. Just go in the electrical aisle.
And that's some coated on there on that wire.
Yeah, that's a coating, and I stripped that coating off, and this is what's inside after the coating's been taken.
And you can pull these off, and each one becomes.
Right. You have several wires inside there.
Cool. So now we have them all painted white.
Yeah, our glue is dried, our access ports are glued in and everything.
Right.
And now we're going to use some of this nesting material.
And what is all this?
This is soft pine needle nest material that I just got out of under our pine trees.
So they like soft.
They like soft. They don't want it real. You know, some of them pine needles will.
Yeah.
Well, they would hurt the birds the same way.
So they don't make their. Do they bring their own?
Yeah,
stuff?
they bring their own stuff, but not necessarily on natural boards. If you was using a plastic board, you want it to look like there's been a bird in there before.
I
So
see.
they'll, especially if you're starting a new colony, these purple worms will feel like, hey, this is a safe place to
So
raise
you give
babies.
us, talk about how you give them a little head start.
I give them a little head start. We give them a little start so that when they peek inside for the first time, if you're starting markets for the first time, an old colony like mine, you don't really need it. But
Right.
they,
It's nice to give them
that's right, it's nice. They've flown all the way from South America to your backyard. Wouldn't you like them to have a nice bed to sleep in?
And the same ones come every year to your yard?
Yes, they do. Banding studies have proven that if you simply provide them a safe nest site, they'll return year after year.
But you don't ban. You just don't.
I don't have the luxury of banding, but I have done a lot of research on it, and they've proven that through the first
Well, thank you, Larry. I'm sure you've inspired a lot of our viewers to become Purple Martin devotees. For more information on Purple Martins and how you can become a landlord, go to our website at marthastewart.com. Thank you, Larry.
Great.